Quiet.
Get down.
Ooh.
Get.
I see you. I pick you.
It was something. It was. He heard some leaf break or some shit because I heard it too. I thought it was my bike. At first, I thought it was someone grabbing my fucking bike. Because you know when the pedals turn, it does that little click, that ticking thing. That's what it sounded like at first. I was like, what?
Can you?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm getting to the rest that I need to me, bro.
Down.
I ain't put to my show. I'm just doing me.
It's not like that snap finger thing.
And they don't even know.
He actually hates that.
And you don't even know. And we don't even know. I just know I'm about to blow. I just know I'm about to go. Shout out to my nigga boss.
I'm about to back you.
These niggas talking hot, bro. You know the joint talk. Nigga, I ain't going on. Got me really fucked up. Really fucked up. Really fucked up. Really fucked up. Got me really fucked up. Really fucked up. Really fucked up, really fucked up, got me really fucked up. I swear I don't fuck with these niggas.
Yeah, that's nice.
I fuck with these niggas.
I got many hash bags though. I got these at Dollar Tree. Damn it, chat. Fuck you guys. You made me. I'm ugly.
This isn't a bottle you can play with, buddy. No.
Unless we're gonna drop.
Yeah. Fuck all this pain, got a lot on my mind. Yeah. I got a lot on my mind. Yeah. I gotta make it. I know it takes time. Fuck all this pain, got a lot on my mind. I gotta make it. I know it takes time. Was gone for a minute. I'm back on my grind. I got me a rider. I see a dime. Brand new flame left to hold me behind this.
No, that was me. I did that little thing to him.
I trust in some bitches, but they kept on lying. Yeah, they kept on lying to me. Like I ain't the realest one up on.
What's up, Holly?
I had to let every girl that I fuck with know that she can never come before the green. I'll give her the word, I promise it's no better. I really just gotta stay getting cheddar. Said if you after me, I thought whatever. You and me, we on a whole different level. So trust in me, baby, I won't let you down. Your homegirls really thinking I'm a clown. They just mad cause you ain't the type to get around. We could travel the world, baby, how does it sound? I'm trying to go to an island where we could go deep in the water and still see the.
How's y'all's day going, chat?
Get out the country, I've been in a tome and I'm just trying to get out of town. I really never had the time to travel because all I know is to keep on dribbling. I really never had the time to travel because I know I gotta stay on my pivot. I got a story, but that shit explicit. Came from the trenches.
Yo, what's up, Brianna? That's good, guys. That's good.
All of my life, I ain't scared to put bread on the table. I risk it. Rule number one is for all of my niggas who don't show emotion, keep it to themselves. Never put trust in a bitch and break down in her face. She just gon' have you crying for help. She gon' look at you different. The love gon' melt. It's a different type of pain I ain't ever felt.
There's no half of the pain that you dealt.
Rule number two is for all of my women that claim that they want a real man but ain't ready. I know it's okay to put all little weight on my shoulders, but sometimes shit get heavy. Got my heart feeling cold and
the grind, baby. Dude, I'm gonna have a sleeper build. I can already tell, bro. I'm gonna have a lean fit sleeper build.
All I heard around was black kids. I was raised with killers. Wasn't known in that like shit. Right, so we came to get you. Toss his tail like Mama Sad. Bitch, they are my favorite nigga.
Door station to the flush flame. Remember this? Let me show you how to make some incredible cowboy butter steak tacos. David? Yeah, teach me. Start with a nice hunk of steak. Generous in every crevice with your steak rough. We're gonna throw our steak into the flush flame. 250 for about 30 minutes.
Chat, why is he low-key kinda...
Hold out the steaks at 125, and now we finish them off on the flex.
It's a blessing from God.
Now we switch it to our flat top. We're gonna go with our core tortillas. Load them all up with some beautiful cheese, some beautiful steak. Each one get some smoked cowboy butter, and then we're just gonna fold them and toast them. Steak taco is so good, it will fuel up any soccer player. Okay, come on.
That shit look good.
Oh, sweet. show you how to make some incredible
Yo.
butter steak tacos.
Jesus loves you. Repent and believe in the gospel. I already do. I do repent. Actually, I just read about 30 minutes ago. I read every day.
I just started reading everything.
Pushup King of Melody. Yes, sir. First shot of the day, because day drinking is better than night drinking. I don't know, I just like day drinking better. I'm blaming him, playing the victim. I ain't shit. If you leave me alone, can't even blame.
She know I ain't shit. I just pay her bills, give her dick. I get jammed up, then hold me down for real.
Yo, what's up, Gustavo? How's your day going, bro?
I ain't chasing shit, ain't scared of losing you. Bitch, I'm late.
Don't get cocky, I don't want you, baby. I just want some dick, don't get too comfortable. I'm really known for changing niggas quick. I don't care about you enough to lie to me. That's your bitch, I be the news, you know, but all my niggas, you probably number 6.
Be acting tough, still gonna have her screaming, who we fuck.
Always acting up. I feel like she needs to get it right. I like that grown shit, ain't too much. I'm gonna
Need when I'm with her. Whoa, chat, wait a minute.
Whenever you need it, just pull up. She like gang members.
I just did 3, right? My day's going well. How about yours? It's going pretty good. But look, I just did 3. Why not do 6 so I ain't got to redo the deck later? I do 500 a day, right? And throughout this whole deck, there's 250. So if I do the card twice, it means I only got to do the deck once. I like it honest. You can put me in no trouble. Stop acting like you hate your baby mama. Glow really be on some different shit, bro. Her music is fire. I'm sitting here bopping my head to the ooh over there on the phone.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no hoe. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no killer, but don't push me fingers itching on.
He was not a one-hit wonder. No, he's not. Bro, I'm telling, I grew up on Skies. This is Little Skies. I'm telling you, I grew up on Little Skies, bro. He was not a one-hit wonder. I will show you, bro.
No, I think I'm talking about not him. The other dude, taking the bag. Running.
Lil Tecca?
Yeah, I think so. He's
The one that sang Ransom?
Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, he's more like it. I don't. This guy's, bro. Smoke, do me dirty. I'm gonna find you, Leo. I said I'm on the flow. 19 with a bag. I got. Has anyone ever told you, like, music listening to, the alcohol and this Bible talks about, not pushing, nothing on you? Yeah. I understand where you're coming from on it. The music I listen to and stuff, which I don't really listen to this music. I listen to gospel music and stuff like that too. So I used to not listen to gospel music at all, but I'm making improvements simply by the fact that I do enjoy gospel music, and that tells me I'm getting closer to God. I used to smoke, right? But as I got closer to God, I stopped smoking. If you can sit there, smoking became a problem for me because it stopped my full discipline. It stopped me from doing the things I needed to do. It made me do what I felt like doing. Alcohol don't do that. So if you can sit there and still function and drink and you're not putting alcohol before everything else, like I'm drinking and working out. Most people don't drink and work out. They drink or they just work out. But if you can function and not let it affect your day and affect the discipline and stuff you need, then you're cool. And unless you're going out there being belligerent, getting drunk and doing too much shit, losing control of yourself and doing stupid shit like that, then it becomes a problem. But if you're still functioning, you're still reading the Bible. Like I read the Bible before I drank because I know if I get, too fucked up, I won't be able to read. So I put the Bible first and then I drink. A lot of people don't do that. So that's the difference. I will, absolutely. I will 100% keep going. Hey, You're not allowed to be on the couch. I love you. Love you, kitty. But you can't be on the couch. It's leather and your little claws gonna fuck it up. Yeah. Your claws are gonna fuck it up. Yes, they are. Let me get down. Thank you.
Oh shit, this is Little Rock, Arkansas.
And for alcohol, like, weed used to be like an escape from reality, right? It wasn't a thing I did to escape, but it helped me not really focus on my problems. Being broke, doing other shit. With alcohol, it helps enhance it so I can focus on it more, and it's more fun to go through bullshit with it. Does that make sense? Like, I could do it without it. But when you get, like, for example, there was a dog outside when I was living in Kokomo. There was a dog outside. It was a stray dog. It was a pit. And everybody else in the house was like, no, don't go out there fucking with the dog, blah, 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 because they're scared. I'm tipsy. I went out there and I had no fear whatsoever. And the dog ran off because I had no fear simply for alcohol. It removed the fear factor that had a role. Most people, they don't look at it like that. It helps you it genuinely helps you overcome your fears because your fears aren't there. Because that's that's the thing, bro. Like the dog didn't sense the fear, and I think that's what really scared the dog off. Because I didn't have fear. I was drunk. Well, not drunk, but not tipsy. I was more in the middle of that.
What's up? Is your man?
Do you get drunk though? I won't say.
Apologize.
I get at times I have gotten drunk. Yeah. I'm more of a wine person. Because if I drink a bottle of wine, I don't get tipsy, but I don't get drunk. Like I was saying, it's like the middle, the medium, I guess. The other night, I got a little too drunk when I was laying down. I was functioning perfectly fine until I laid down and I passed out. Not like passed out, but like I fell asleep. But I keep myself from getting to that point where I can't function. Because the Bible says not to. But obviously I'm not perfect. There are times I'm gonna get drunk, and I'm openly admitting that there are times I'm gonna get drunk by choice because it's fun. But I'm not gonna put drunk in it. I'm not gonna put drunkenness before the Bible. I'm not gonna put it before my necessities and before the things I need to do.
I think they were hurt, but I don't want to start no problems.
But yeah, like. I have no problem openly admitting like at times I'm gonna get drunk, like celebrations.
What they tell you?
When I do hang out with my boy, cause he just got bonded out of jail. After all this shit's taken care of, 100%, me and my boys getting fucked up. Me and Brian are getting fucked up. 100%, no doubt. But is that a norm? No, it's not a norm. But again, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna say I am because obviously we all know I'm not. The only perfect man that ever lived is Jesus himself.
We weren't even talking about that.
And then
We were talking about your man's.
that's the thing, like cussing. I try to like pull back on cussing. Goku, leave her alone. I try to pull back on cussing, but I know I'm not going to fully stop simply because the music I listen to. I'm not bleeping out every cuss word simply because I'm not supposed to cuss. Also, I'm not Christian. A lot of people be like, are you Christian? No, I'm not Christian. Because I do things Christians aren't supposed to do, and I'm not fake. So I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not Christian. I'm not really any religion. What's more important than the religion is the relationship you build with God. Yeah, I'm not Christian. I'm not under any type of religion. What's more important than religion is the relationship. And a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of Christians now around the world are accepting pride, accepting a bunch of LGBTQ, and there's a Christian church that had a statue of the devil, and some man took the head of the statue off of it, and he got arrested for it, for hate crime. Fuck all that bullshit. No, I'm not. No, Christianity. Most Christianity around the world is misconstrued, and it's all fucked up. So I won't play a part of it. Because if I were to go full Christian, which I could, but I'm not going to. Simply for, I'm not going to stop cussing 100%. I'll lower back on it. I'll try to, for sure. And I have been. But I'm not going to fully stop. So I'm not going to be a Christian. I can't be a Christian if I'm cussing. That's how I view it. I'm a realist. I look at it how it is, and I accept reality how it is. And that's the best way to go about it.
Sweet 16 is the American way.
I don't know. I'm probably not even going to celebrate any of my heritage shit because, like, that's too much work.
What is your heritage? Are you like...
You can't say that you're a Christian if you want to. What do you mean?
What are you? Are you like Irish?
I'm not Christian.
What are you?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Christians aren't supposed to cuss. And in this live, I've cussed for sure. Already.
Are you Catholic? Catholics cuss. I'm talking about
I've been in the Word every day. Which that's out of the three things I say that are important. Which are reading the Word, strong body, strong mind, working out, and being honest with yourself. Those are the most three important things a man can undertake in his life. The reason why is because you aren't simply going to be able to stop lusting by yourself. You need the Word. Reading the Word is like trying to get closer to God without reading the Word is like trying to learn piano without a piano. You can say that. I can't. I can't say I'm a Christian. I'm not. I do things Christians aren't supposed to do. That's lying. I won't do that.
Yeah,
but
start going back to the gym.
Getting closer to God and not reading the Word is like learning piano without a piano. It's impossible. You cannot do it. Same thing with discipline. You can't be disciplined and reading the Word every single day when you're out of shape and eating unhealthy. They coalesce. They go together. Before I grew in Him, I completely stopped, which it wasn't with my own strength. The Holy Spirit can help you stop it all. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. Which that's one of the biggest thing I know men today face is spreading their seed, lusting. Not necessarily looking at a female and thinking this, but
210?
spreading your seed.
You're supposed to squat more than your
That is the biggest accomplishment I can 100% say I've overcome. And when I found out that I genuinely overcame it, I broke down in tears. It made me cry. It was tears of joy. I was so happy. And I've been reading the Bible every day, and this is what helped. Not me, not my own will, the Bible. Because there's people that still spread their seed that don't read the Bible every day that are in better physical condition than me. So it tells you the Bible is a very key necessity.
Wait, don't they have a mental hospital? Yeah, the mental hospital. Okay, I'm thinking
I said, brother, hold it down so we'll all be living large. And it's crazy selling coke on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this.
I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no hoe.
And that's the thing, like, with me being a Christian, that means I can't say the word whore. It's just hear me out. If I'm talking to a female, and not talking to her like talking to her, but like if I'm just speaking to a female, and she's a whore, I'm gonna call her a whore. A lot of people will sit there and say, oh, that's rude. No, it's not rude. It's not disrespectful. How she treated herself is disrespectful. It's respectful that I tell her the truth. And the Bible says, don't sugarcoat. Do not sugarcoat. And I refuse to do that.
Hey, big dog.
Proud of a stranger.
I wanted to talk to you.
I appreciate it, Olivia. I appreciate it.
I wanted to talk to him.
But
dog, come here for a sec. I want to talk to you real quick. Hey, bro, I don't mean...
if a girl is a whore, or if a guy is weak, I'm going to say it. And a lot of people be like, oh, that's rude. No, being honest isn't rude. You're just mad that I pointed out the objective truth and your reality that you created through your actions. So if you undertake actions that
bro. Oh, shit.
falls under the label of a whore or of a weak person,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say it. And you can't get mad at me for pointing out your reality that you created for yourself. And that's how I look at it as a realist. Most people don't look at it like that. Most people are like, oh, well, for example, a lot of this body positivity bullshit for females. No, you shouldn't be happy about being out of shape and unhealthy. You just shouldn't. There's just deep in your heart. If a female is most of the time a female is insecure about, or a male.
I got you.
This goes for both.
I understand that.
But
so that's why I apologize. Going on Monday.
No, you can be graceful, but you don't gotta lie. 100%. But for either female or male, but this is more towards females because a lot of it is body positivity, blah 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 bullshit. If it was body positivity, you wouldn't be insecure about it. Simple as that. Simple as that. You wouldn't be insecure about it. That's how it is. So same thing for guys. Like, we don't even look at it as body positivity. We get the fuck in the gym, bro. What are you doing? That's unhealthy. Get the fuck in the gym. But females is, oh, well, you know your worth. You should accept it. Blah, blah, blah. Body positivity, baby. All this and all that bullshit. And it makes her feel good about herself because it's giving her short terms of dopamine. When in fact, deep down in her heart, she's sad about it because she's still insecure about it. But a lot of people don't look at it like that. I'm just waiting for that one person to come in here. You're sexist. So be it. You can't be a realist and not be to some degree sexist. You just can't. Because a lot of people sit there and say, oh, well, people that say, for example, men are stronger than females. On average, most of the time, men are stronger than females because we're designed biologically to be stronger because we're designed to be providers and protectors. Oh, that's sexist. It's not sexist, but whatever. It's me being a realist. So to some degree, to social standpoints, I'm sexist.
Sorry for interrupting.
What's up?
I called you to apologize because I only have
that one dude the other day.
Yeah, they going in there and saying some full ass shit like, man, y'all so immature, bro. Oh, at least I'm being the bigger man and say, I don't feel no type of way. How can I bro? You trying to holler?
That's what I was getting at the other day about the kickbacks and shit. That's how most niggas are, bro. They I mean, to granted, like
I called back and they're getting on to her because her shirt was off. I'm not even looking at that. I don't even care. I've been trying to talk to her whole man so tight.
Yeah.
Let me see the whole fit. I'm trying to talk to your man so I can apologize to him.
Yeah.
I was already trying to get off the phone because I already know. And they're like, oh, no, bro. No, bro. Nah, bro. That's all you.
But like, to a degree, I understand where they're at. But then again, it's like, if you had, a lot of guys don't have a validated ego. A lot of them have an inflated ego from God knows where. Like, I have an ego, but I've done push-ups.
I'm hit on this girl from 3 years ago.
That's that invalidated ego. It's an inflated ego. If he had a true ego that he earned, he would not be he would not feel threatened at all.
Obviously, she blocked me because I got blocked. So
but he's still tripping about it. Because it's if he was
her man's like, bro, you said I don't got money. Nah, bro, no, you got money, bro. I just say that's your love language. That's
biblically so right.
I was like, bro,
don't take it as cocky, but I'm always right.
Yeah, man, I'm like, bro, and now I ain't tripping about it. And at the end of the day, they got their own thing going on. I was trying to, listen here, bro, let me apologize. I'm being a bigger person. Now, I'm the type of nigga that said, what? Nigga, I'll pull up right now. But there's no reason for that. I'm all about peace. They got a problem with me, and I don't got a problem with them. Why should I? That's how I see it. They got a problem with me, and I don't got a problem.
Show up. I'm not coming to you. You come to me.
Exactly.
Unless it's like
my location's on. Kiki gonna fuck him up.
Oh, bro, Kiki not playing.
like I'm not. Listen, bro.
This is Kiki, by the way, chat.
I should text her like this. I don't got
Get
no
up.
problem,
What you doing?
bro. I don't got no problem with like I've been friends with Piper, but it's time, bro. But her man's like, hey, listen, like, hey, her man's got a problem with me. I never understood this. I don't like her.
Always.
I've known Piper.
No, I
since she
wasn't
was, like,
being.
12,
I wasn't
dog.
joking, Olivia. I don't know if you thought I was being sarcastic or not, but like genuinely, like with the important shit that has to do with like mind frames, how women and men are, how society's doing or the government's doing a bunch of psyops on people. If you don't know what a psyop is, it's a psychological operation done on the brain. It's basically long-term manipulation to make you think something. But like when it comes to these things, like I'm very intellectually inclined in, and always right. Hey, you too, Olivia. And a lot of people look at that and like, for whoever else is in here, but like a lot of people would be like, oh, isn't that prideful? I wouldn't look at it as prideful. I would look at it as one, passion. I'm very passionate about these things. So I have a very stubborn mindset when it comes to talking about it. If someone disagrees and I try to explain my point of view and they still disagree, I'm now at that point where I'll just back off. Cool. I can't save everybody. I can't help everybody. I'll help who I can. But a lot of people will be like, oh, you're prideful. You're just egotistical. You're this. You're a narcissist. No, I'm not. I'm just passionate, and I haven't been proven wrong. Genuinely, I haven't been proven wrong. They'll disagree. They say they don't want to live that life like that, whatever. You can disagree all day, but you can't prove it. You can't prove me wrong. You just can't, because I'm right. And I'm a logical person, like I was talking about. I'm a realist, so I look at life how it is. And I look at it from logical perspectives. And logic can't be debunked. That's genuinely why it's called logic. And if you can't debunk something, that pretty much says whatever is being said is right. So also, that is the biggest benefit to being a logical thinker and a realist. If you come at everything from a logical perspective, you are always in some degree, regardless of anything, correct. 100%. Always. So for the guys out there, even for the females, like become a realist and become a logical thinker. Like that's all you got to do. And you're going to be winning 99% of your conversations. I don't even want to say 99. I want to say 100%.
I had one 3 years ago, bro. At this point, they too up and down emotion, bro.
He is.
I can't, even if I said I don't even like Tabby, it's just gonna start to stir.
But that's the thing, like, if, for example, let's say you were doing better than most guys in all realms, not emotional instability, not emotional intellect, but all realms, finance, physicality, and some guy started trying to hit on your girl. You're not women. That's like when you know the truth about females, they don't downgrade. They either pick someone that's the same or improve. That's why exactly. So if you're not the same as everybody else and you're not where everybody else is and you're up here, who the fuck she gonna replace you with? There's very few options. I know, but you see where I'm coming from? That's why he's getting all fucking bothered about it. It's because he's not where he needs to be to earn that amount of respect from her. He knows that deep in his heart. What you want?
I don't like her.
Quit licking me. Quit licking me. I'll pet you, but you gotta stop licking me. You gotta get off the couch.
I said, hey man, I got no problem.
Quit licking me.
I forgot he had this on Facebook. I would have hit him up on Facebook and stuff on Michael.
Yeah.
They're on the phone like,
Chat, I want to try this handstand thing again. Oh, ski, goddamn. That is one thing I do need to stop saying. Move. I gotta learn to hold the handstand, chat. I need to start doing that. But mission success.
And then Piper telling me, like, yeah, my sister put me aside and said, stay here for a minute. So it sounded like they were trying to set me up. And I'm not the type. She pulled her sister aside when I was over there and said, stay here for a minute. And then she gets all, and I said nothing about like your sister. I said, I hit on you like, yeah, I tried hitting on you like 3 years ago, but you told me no. And I left it at that. Nigga felt some type of 3 years ago. Niggas like that piss me up.
I'm gonna start keeping my hair short, chat. So much easier to fucking maintain. And I definitely pull it off. I just gotta go trim the back of my hair and shit up.
I'm about to hit up.
If he wants to trim the back of my hair up, I mean, I can pay him whenever I get the cheese, but Jonathan, back here, the back of my hair and shit, just needs trimmed up. The shit's too damn long. When he does that, I think whatever he thinks is not what it Because she'll be like, last time I bit that, it hurt me. He's not going to want to fuck with it. Huh? Hey, a lot of people be dogging on niggas that be working at bullshit jobs. Slow motion's better than no motion.
He's like, bro, I'm not just wherever I can get it, bro.
I'm about to start working at Hardee's again. Slow motion better than no motion, chat. One day I'm definitely gonna be rich. I just can't wait.
I got out there.
You gotta stay locked in.
People don't actually know that whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's not what we got caught up. Up here, though, it's a dance.
I know.
Who is Soldier Boy? What the heck is that dance?
Who? Soldier Boy?
I said, people that say they got no shit, get the fuck out of here. You ain't got shit. Unless you up there, unless you got like
You got negative motion. Nigga, you backtracking.
unless you got 5K in the bank account over here, nothing about
You know, what is it? Like 88% of men that are over 21 don't have 5K in their bank.
I could have 5K.
We all could, but we don't. I don't yet.
Living off of child support.
Mommy, crank that RoboCup. Jocking on the meter, mate. You know, my mom introduced me to this song. You catch me at your local party, yes, I crank it every day. Haters get mad cause I got me some baby mates.
Let me see if I can find a GF with a whole bunch of bling bling. It looks like bling bling boy.
Bling bling boy!
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, it's all Johnny Test. Club with my homies, trying to get a little VI, keep it down on the low key.
They don't got, you know what I'm doing, Johnny Test. I can't believe they don't. Johnny Test.
You would think that you know me.
She had me feeling like she's ready to go. Saying, come get me, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, we got down, come get me. I get so proud that she told me. Look at my girl.
What are you doing? Get him. Yeah, back up. Better back the fuck up. I got cat on go mode. Better stay back. She my little guard cat, chat. Better back the hell up. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. She said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I said, those
Goku.
that got motion, Bling Bling Boy would be proud.
Hey, she's not playing with you, bro. I don't know if you haven't caught on to that, but she's not in the mood to play. All right. When you get fucked up, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Tell people, man, he gotta get put in his place, bro. Because sometimes he don't even listen to both of us because he think all that shit. I've been waiting for him to catch me. Get him one good time. Hey, you scoring?
Aww. She picked that bitch up and ran right there. Yo, I gave her a straw chat and she picked it up and ran with it. If you hold it stand steady, I'ma melt the cow. Get about king, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I get him in a birthday suit.
Those are where they got motion. Okay, Bling Bling Boy.
Let's track you the one to please. Fill cups like double D. Want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed that say.
Yo, I ain't heard this shit in forever. I know you know this song.
This one?
I used to dance to Just Dance with this shit.
It's actually
Don't trip on my people, let's hop in the Rico. Like a people, swoop down, right? I know you popular, but you gon' be famous today. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Walking that down your heart, down your heart. I like the way you do that right there, right there.
there. Get him, Kiki. Get him, Kita.
I see you move the cinder blocks right there. That's why I'm like, yeah, bro.
Get him, Kiki.
He's bigger. He's actually bigger than bro.
What is that line right there on the chat?
Right there.
There's a fucking line that runs right through here.
I told your sister, I texted your sister, I said, no, I just don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with decision making. I didn't add that last part. Because I already knew that was going to start some shit. Yeah, and then she would end up texting you. I'm like, bro.
Well, Eli was asking for your number, and she told him no.
Why?
I don't know why.
Give him to
No. No.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just going to cause problems, and I'm not trying to do it. You argue with her boyfriend, and her getting to me about it, and me having to get on y'all about it. Because I live here, and I'm not trying to deal with the bullshit. I'll block everybody.
You're assuming that. Are you?
Yeah, he's got a problem with something. Or else, why would he want your number? I mean, I live in the same place as you, so if he needs something about this place, he can come to me.
He wants to talk to you. If he wants to talk to me, I'm fine. You can give him the number, and I'll tell him straight up. Listen.
I already know, but I already know how it's gonna go. It's gonna end up being drama. You know, I'll block everybody.
I'm fine with that.
I live with you, so it don't really affect you. But like, I'm not doing it. I'll block Jasmine, Eli, you, everybody. I'll block everybody. I'm not doing no more drama. I'm not. Can't. I haven't got energy for it.
I don't got the energy for it either. I mean, but like I said, if he want to talk to me, like on the phone, no, listen, bro. I'll keep it up with you. She said she's going to be like, she got to be responsible for her own planning.
Yeah. Which I agree, but I don't know how he is now. I don't. I knew how he was, but I don't know how he is now. But how he was growing up, when I knew him before he got locked up, he wasn't the brightest person. After he got locked up, and he still hasn't really changed, that just tells me right off the bat it's not going that good. It's just going to be drama.
You know how I am, bro. I'll shut that shit down quick.
I'm not doing that.
This conversation isn't going anywhere. I said what I said. And then
Taxes is having a TurboTax.
I got no problem. The fact that she said no, you can't have no. She's just trying to control the situation. But I get where you're coming from. You know,
I told her no too. But she just don't want conflict. That's why she gets on my ass about getting on people about shit. Like, oh dude, that was pressing that woman. She got on. I was really. I'm not. He's 3 times your size, bro. I'm not fighting him. That's all he got to do, bro. I'm not fighting that nigga. I'm just gonna stab him in the throat. Yo, Goku, calm down, man.
NLE's new song.
But yeah, bro, he's like 2.5, 3 times your size, bro. When I tell you this nigga was big, Yeah, like just overall size.
Have you heard the Wu-Tang Clan? Yeah, bro, I listen to that sometimes. It's good stuff. Wu-Tang Clan, bro. Literally, dude. You should listen to the things he was saying. They killed him. NLE Choppa's new song. Where is it at? Is it this one right here? I ain't got a new one. I didn't even. Everyone knows this song.
Is
that
this
whole dancer?
The one on TikTok? Oh my gosh, no.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What?
Let's do my workouts, chat.
She on my dick like a bike. I need the pussy like bike.
That was the slowest run ever.
I touch it and jiggle. They get drunk enough, we can kiss and be fucking. I'm not trying to see what the night goes. Brown skin drunk with a dip like light skin. She like I buy it, it's simple. 12 a.m. at the talk of a slut, don't got time for no games. We fucking or what? Let me know your pussy. She thick like fools in the back. See when I'm making it rich, she know that I'm rich, but really ain't going up this. She throw it back on the dick, throw it on it like you see, wants to come around. Feel me love it, two teeth for magic, try. When she loves, she magic, she wanna she daddy. She wanna dance, it's a love, she wanna get out the club. We take this beat, feel like it's me.
All of those are burger side. Let's go. All of those are burger side. Let's go.
Y'all good?
Let's go.
Get him. Watch him. Alright. Calm down. No, Kita. You just want to come sit on my lap. Stop slipping. You just think you're a lap dog, huh?
Many people told us they'd had
Bro.
stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before.
No, then look at her.
Only
She
Domino's
just full on
has
sitting
never
like
had
a
stuffed crust
motherfucking lap
before.
dog.
Where's the pizza?
Go.
Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Yummy. Try one for the first time tonight.
Get it before you get home.
Get it. Down.
There's an hour of express delivery.
Yep, there you go. Go to the couch. The dogs can't, the animals can't be on here. If you're wondering why, it's because their claws, it's like leather, and like nice ass leather, it's brand new practically. We don't need it getting clawed up and shit. Hey, I'm working out with that. You can't lay on that. Come here. No? Okay.
Get a picture, make a favorite next minute she block me. 30 in this perky, need to slow down on the right seat. Gotta keep a nigga down and dance, get the heartbeat. Looking for your love, but your feelings is the party. Put up on the wrong street, you niggas getting blicked out. Gun up in my hand while I fuck it with my dick out. We was really in the trenches, thugging in the chopper house. Tell me that it's
Because you know that we gon' make it out. Do the cut with pop. We gon' bang on them. Do the cut with pop. We gon' bang on them. Leaksy in that backseat with that chopper. We gon' bang on them. And all my draws be right flooring.
We gon' swing on them, and all my draws be right flooring. 26 starts to
Get
Michael Jordan.
down. Scott, get down. You better get down. Told you 3 times. It's an alright song, but bro,
Change that shit.
I know.
Ass.
No, it's good. I just don't like the nigga. Cause
Oh, young boy.
no, Quando.
Quando?
Bro, he's a bitch, dog.
Is he?
How you gonna fucking talk all that shit on the internet, but when Vaughn press you about it, and start swinging, you gonna fall on the ground, and your man, Lil Tim, gonna come out and fucking shoot him.
Oh, you talking about Vaughn died?
Yeah. Quando, put your little fucking hands up, bro. Fight, nigga.
That's the one time he didn't have a gun. Crazy work, isn't it?
Yeah. You a bitch. That's why I fuck with. That's why I fuck with Vaughn so much, bro. I fuck with Vaughn so much because he was really about that shit. He stood on what he said, and that's one of the main tenets of masculinity: is saying what you mean and meaning what you say. He stood on that
You
shit.
watch Air the Plumber, bro.
I know who he is.
I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on the hill.
All right.
Like up in the sky, you can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly. The ladies love me, that's why they don't fuck with me. I'm here with the moon, like I invented smooth.
Oh.
Tell me
Woo!
I
I need to get used to it.
know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly.
I stay fresh as hell. Take a pic, I might as well. Hell, drop the top and take a selfie. My car drives itself.
I got white girls pushing on me, college girls rushing on me. All my diamonds custom, so they clutching and they touching on me. Ooh, that is vegetable.
What?
Ooh, that is auto.
What's your problem? You wanna go?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I smell like fun. Number 9.
Fight me, punk. Do something.
Bitches staring at me saying what?
Yeah.
Unforgettable. I am King Cole.
What? What are you doing?
I'm talking to you. I want to let you show. I'm human, baby. She lost in the sauce.
Gucci got the glow.
I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high. Castle on the hill.
All right, chat.
Wake up in the sky, you can't tell me I know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly. The ladies love me, that's why they don't fuck with me. I'm here with the moon, like I invented smooth. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly. Now watch me fly. Now watch me fly. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly.
Who is watching this live? Huh? Oh.
I came from stealing bikes, supplying a nutty five. I don't know why I ain't smoking this cherry pipe so much, but this my life. I'm on Adderall. I be smelling high tech when I piss like it's basketball.
Not now. There was one for a while. It's one of those days.
If it was up to me,
I'll be sliding on niggas all day, bro. Day with a K. If it was up to me, I'm to my hey.
I know they don't fuck with me. Nah. If it's up to the stuff, I got jury on back up and no touch. House young nigga, if you pay, get ugly. Just got a grip in that A while hammers and drums and guns. I gotta stay safe. I can't work no minimum wage. I got me a daughter and son. I gotta get paid. You tripping, boy, stay in your place. Not running, but winning the race. You tripping, boy, stay in your
Not running, but winning the race.
I'm smoking loud, it's that moon rock. They trying to sue me cause I'm getting paper. I dropped out of school and get no education. My mama, she happy cause I finally made it. She living better, her house big as fuck. Buy her up in the alphabet show her. AP today, tomorrow, switch it up.
Go.
Standing on stage, I really came from nothing. I took me a break, don't mean I'm getting rushy. I'm getting this way, I'm getting husky.
Go away.
I go where I want, nobody been up for. Spin it like this, shoot it to the zip. I come from the project, jumping over fences. I found me
Your breast smell like shit.
I think we in love, we should just have some children. Them nights I've been sipping, gotta have me tripping. I didn't come to play, I had to reinvent me. I handle my business, now I work for me. Remember the safe deposit boss was simple. When niggas weren't fucking with me, they were friendly. If you went with me.
She was bad. We gotta skip the video. No. Holy moly donut shop. Holy moly donut shop. Yo, you know what artist we're about to listen to? Chat. We're about to listen to Dax. Dax, where are you at, bro? Why have you fallen off? Where's all your music? Oh, never mind. I'm tweaked. I am the greatest, and I will keep saying it until we both believe it.
I don't expect nobody to believe in your dream.
Except for you.
Who cares in the first place? It's a self-proclaimed dream.
It's probably one of his best songs he's ever dropped.
Yeah, I told him I would make this happen. I told him I didn't need a genie. Fuck wishing I'm a what? This ain't no Aladdin. I told him everything was all imagined, and that my mind was just a weapon that I meddled in to make magnets. Told him I would win, I would never stop. Told him I would make it. Told him I would fucking climb up to the top. How I didn't climb mountains, wasn't afraid of the drop. Put my city on the map with a bucket and a mop. What you thought? That I would pack up and quit? My mama slapped me in the face and she ain't raised no bitch.
What you thought? That I would pack up and quit? My mama smacked me in the face and she ain't raised no bitch. And I turn it to this music. Just calm down.
I cannot calm down. And try to rain on my parade. It's a brigade. It's like I'm walking through a storm now. Fuck what you gotta say. Fuck mediocrity. 100 niggas try, not one is ever stopping me. Speaking to existence, yes, that is my philosophy. I was born broke, but refused to die in poverty. See, it's the law.
I was born broke, refused to die in poverty.
If you see it, you can grab it. If you speak it, then you put in the time, you build habits. Fuck average. Commit yourself, you can be the best fucker on the planet, and you know this. You have to stay focused. Anything could happen, you can die at this moment. You only get one life to live, so take it and own it. Your biggest threat is yourself. You your biggest opponent. They don't lie to your face, try to tell you you're broken. Don't listen, God got you if you're born, you're chosen. Get your life in motion.
Don't listen, God got you if you're born, you're chosen.
Start praying, start living, stop.
You gotta find your purpose, chat.
The one you picked last,
The one that you clown said he was trash. I took it another minute, then I made it in the past. Speak life. Speak life into existence. He has it right here. But my tattoo right here, chat, guess what? It's going to be built different. You know why? Because I'm built different. This is motivational music. It's yours. Just choose it. Not waiting on a bench, stand been and go stupid. This life is yours. You must drive it. You can't afford to crash. No. You're not allowed to be on this couch. Go to the other one. That album wasn't the best. I'm gonna be honest. Why is you leaving?
What if something?
If I tell you that I love you, promise that I really mean it. Ain't nobody else above you. I don't even know the meaning. You the only one I'm dreaming. You the only one I'm feeling. I don't need nobody else. So baby girl,
You said what?
Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook dude.
Yeah, what about him?
He's going into the government.
Working for the government?
Yeah.
Fucking pussy.
Not only that, bro. Why?
Why? Because he's scared to fucking... He's scared, bro. That's what it is. Like, not even that. Like, because, okay, I'm going to reframe what I said.
I'm going to look into it.
It's not that he's scared, but he's just not brave. Because I'm scared to keep speaking the truth. To a degree, I'm scared because I know they're going to come after me. I know they're going to lock me up. I know they're either going to lock me up or kill me. But they're going to kill me either from for talking too much, or they're going to kill me for refusing the mark of the beast. It's either they kill me now, sooner, or later. They're going to kill me eventually. So do what God says and speak the truth and be killed instead of being quiet, not speaking the truth and being killed. That's how I look at it. You can be scared and be brave, because if you're not scared, you're not brave. You can't be brave if you're not scared. If you are guaranteed to win, Jonathan, let me ask you a question. If you were in fighting and you were guaranteed to win every single time, is that bravery? Yeah, there's 100% chance you are going to win regardless of what happens. Are you brave?
I just get tired of
You're not brave unless you're scared. You have to be to some degree. You have
I'm
to.
gonna go in there and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna just go in there and win.
You're not. There's no bravery that comes with that. You have to know that there's a chance of loss to be scared, to be brave. You can't be brave without being scared. They're intrinsically linked. Because if you know you're gonna win, what's the point of being scared? You won't be. So how are you brave?
I guess.
So it's like you have to be to some degree, whether if it's 2 degrees, 100, 70, 50, 40, 30, 25, something. You have to have some degree of fear / scared or / worriness to be brave. You have to be. To a degree, I fear them coming after me, but they're gonna come after me eventually because I'm not putting on a fucking dress. I'll say that right here, right now, and I'll stand on that shit. I'm not putting on a dress. So they're attacking all of masculinity. So I'm a masculine individual. They're gonna eventually come after me. They're going after Andrew first. They're going after all the high public figures that stand for masculinity first. Then they're gonna come after all of us that aren't high public figures. Either way, they're gonna come after me because that is one thing if I shut up, I'm more likely to shut up than I am to stop being masculine. So regardless, they're gonna come after me. So that's just the truth. And Mark Zuckerberg is more feminine than masculine.
Why you say that?
Why? Because it takes discipline to have a good physique. That is just one example.
What, you didn't see him fighting?
I don't. Who fighting who?
He's a cage fighter, dude.
Since when?
Look it up. He literally gets in the ring. He fights.
Okay, well, I do respect him for that. But I believe he is bought. I believe he is worried about being killed. Regardless of anything, once the Antichrist comes, bro, they're going after everybody that isn't on their side. That includes me, you, everybody else that isn't getting the mark of the beast. I don't know if you are or not. I know I'm not. And Goku quit. But they're going to come after everybody that doesn't get it. I'm definitely going to be one of them. If not one of the first. One of the few 100 million people out of all billion. Obviously, there's more than just a billion, but you get what I'm saying. But like, so like you can't be brave unless you are scared to some degree. Regardless of how big that fear is, there has to be some. Retaliation is to a degree linked to scared because like growing up, like, you know, if you got in trouble, you got a butt whooping. You feared that butt whooping, so you feared the retaliation of breaking the rules. If you don't break the rules, there's no retaliation, so there's no fear. Therefore, there's no bravery. You gotta break the rules. You got to, and not in a way of like doing stupid shit, but they say to shut up. That's a rule that they implement. At least try to. You gotta break the rules. Don't shut up. You gotta speak. You gotta speak up, chap. You gotta say it. Say what you believe.
You probably straight up.
Always talk shit, but my breath don't stink. Flow been better, ready to rest my sink. Cooking these niggas get the recipe if they mess with me. Rest in peace, got drive like Uber. Never let the head rest. Mic always on like a bottle with a headset. Hit to squirt, damn, got the whole bed wet. Rock out like Led Zeppelin. One tick. What it do? Who you? Look at your whole crew. I don't know who's who. You look confused. Think you need a Blue's Clues. Does God cry? Does God cry?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, yes.
Jesus is God.
Well, yeah, I agree with that 100%. But Jesus, the difference between Jesus and God is human form and not human form.
God does cry.
It just crossed my mind. It made me think. I was like, does he cry? I know Jesus wept, but does God cry? And how many times did Jesus wept? Do we know? Jonathan?
No.
I only recall one time.
No, he wept a few times.
A few? Okay. So that in and of itself is proof men shouldn't resort to crying and acting out of emotion. Proof itself. He lived how many years? 30 before he was crucified? What did he die at? Age of 30, I believe? Jonathan.
Somewhere around there.
30 years for him to cry a few times. Most guys cry multiple times. More than a few. They cry as a regular for most guys. Which, what I'm getting at is it shouldn't be a regular. Within 30 years, you should not cry more than 7 times. In my opinion, within 30 years, you should not cry more than 7 times.
So you don't want men to be emotional?
No, I'm not saying. I didn't say that. I said they shouldn't resort to emotions. And if you resort to emotions, that means you cry more than you should, as a man. Men is.
Jesus cries every time he loses a follower. You should sit in the Bible.
I haven't read that, but if it does, then it does. But what I'm saying is, most guys nowadays believe it is okay to cry. It is an allowed thing to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't cry ever. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. What I'm saying is you shouldn't sit there and go through something and just sit there and cry. If anything, work out with tears running down your face instead of sitting there doing nothing and crying. Because that's what females do. Females will sit there in bed and cry. Men aren't females or men.
Men are emotional too.
Yeah, they are. And I would agree. I would argue that men feel emotions are strong. Most of emotions stronger than females. Anger, hatred. I wouldn't say happiness. I didn't say that. I said they don't feel happiness as strong as females. I would argue they don't, because they're programmed to not be happy, to a degree. Women are programmed to act out of emotion, which entails happiness. So they do it on a regular basis. Men aren't supposed to do it on a regular basis. So I would agree. I would argue that naturally, women resort to happiness and emotions higher and higher intensities than most men.
So what if, like, Lucy doing, he's just happy all the time?
I would see that as a red flag.
You would see a man that's happy as a red flag?
To a degree, genuine happiness. Well, let me ask: what is the terms of it? Does he have the life he wants, or is he just an average Joe? If he's an average Joe and happy all the time, then he's happy being where he's at. He's settled. That's what that tells me. And men shouldn't settle.
I mean, but he's got everything. He's an average Joe.
If he wants an average life and he's happy living that way, if he genuinely in his heart and he's not programmed himself or he's not delusional, genuinely, which this is rare. This is genuinely rare. If he's happy being that way, then cool, I respect it. Success isn't necessarily an abundance of finance, an abundance of physicality, and an abundance of a lot of things. It's simply, are you happy where you're at? And deep down in their heart, they're not. Which is why most guys will sit there and be envious of guys that have the sports cars, guys that have the good physique. Like if you're sitting there scrolling through TikTok and you see a guy okay, let's give a list of. If you're sitting there and you're scrolling through TikTok and you see a bunch of education stuff, you see a bunch of history stuff, you see a bunch of gaming stuff, and you're just scrolling past all of that. You see a bunch of guys, you're scrolling past it, and you see a guy that's absolutely shredded, ideal physique, and you stop. What does that tell me? You admire that to some degree. You admired his physique to some degree. That means to some degree you would rather his physique than yours.
I think anybody or any woman would desire to have a great physique.
Well, that is true, 100%. But that's why I say most of the time I'm going to find a guy that's genuinely happy being average. That's why I say it's rare. Genuinely, it truly is rare. If you look at and you see all these, and I'll use, obviously I don't know if the Bible states it or not, but they do say, the Bible does say take care of your temple. the temple God gave you. Take care of it. In all realms, that means don't talk negative about yourself. Don't treat your body like crap. Don't eat a bunch of unhealthy foods and only unhealthy foods. In most spectrums, if you're doing what you need to do and you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's okay to have cheat days. It's cool to have cheat days. I mean, I have cheat days quite a bit, but that's only because sometimes we have no choice to have a cheat day because we're broke.
No, we're poor. We're not broke.
Dog, we're both.
No, we're poor.
We're both. The reason why is because
No. I'm poor.
We're both.
We're broke.
We're both.
How are we both?
Because we can't go and buy fucking $20 steaks.
I mean,
Broke is a position of pocket. If you have the money to just pull out and buy a steak, you're not broke. You can have $20 and buy a steak and spare it on steaks and still be poor. But when you don't have $20 to just go buy a steak, and when we got to pay, I don't know, when we got to buy dog food, for example, or we can't just pull out that money and just put it on our steak. We got dog food we got to buy.
I mean, yeah, it's just taking care of responsibilities.
But yeah, and not is that the only reason? Not necessarily how you should look at it. It's if I had an extra $20, I could buy a steak. But I don't have an extra $20 because it's a position of how my pocket sits. My pocket sits in the trenches with me.
I'm myself broke.
I'm gonna look this up. Hold on, chat. I got it. Ugh.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not broke. I'm not broke.
We're broke, dog.
No, I'm not.
We're poor and broke.
My words are very powerful. If we keep saying we're broke, then always become broke.
Well, we can't say we're rich. We're not.
I'm gonna be rich.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying we're going to be, but we can't say we're currently rich.
All right, now I'm poor. I'm a poor man. I'm not broke. I have a house. I live under it. I'm not broke.
I will show you.
I can buy food right now. I'm not broke. I'm poor.
It says, I looked up what is the difference between broke and poor. Broke usually signifies a temporary state of having little or no money, while poor suggests a long-term condition of lacking financial resources and potentially struggling to meet basic needs. We are both. Currently, we are both. We can...
If that's the case, then I ain't poor because I'm broke.
What the fuck? No! Listen.
I'm not broke.
I'll elaborate. I'll elaborate.
You can. I'm not poor because we have a house to live under.
Correct. Yes, but if we stay where we're at,
have transportation.
Correct.
Okay.
We always have.
We both
No
have
matter.
food in the refrigerator.
Yeah. No matter what, we always have transportation that's called 2 feet. Anybody has transportation.
So we have wheels.
Correct. There you go.
Then how are we? Because you said we lack poor people.
Maybe a video can explain this better than me.
Huh?
Maybe a video can explain it better than me. Let me see if there's a video out there. You know who Dave Ramsey is?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it someone you trust?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who he is. That's why I'm asking you. But I don't know what this video is gonna say. But
Poor and broke. Difference between poor and broke. How are we both? We can't be both if we have both.
because poor is like the definition said, long term. Most people stay broke. There's a thing that says 99% of people born broke, live broke, die broke, or poor, not broke. Live poor, or born poor, live poor, die poor. Most people live that way. That's why a lot of the times you hear it's a small world. It's not a small world. You're just stuck in one geographical location because you don't have the finance to go somewhere else. Broke is a condition of your pockets. If you can't pull out 300 grand from your car and it not affect you, or to some degree not bother you, and you not be scrounging money
Oh,
out
you
of
talking about
gas.
this dude? I watch him all the time. That's
I've heard him go.
I watch this. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm not poor. I'm able to get stuff.
Get your ass off me, nigga. That no, don't do that. Sit your asshole right on my back. Hold on, chat. Anyway, I heard. What's the word? Starts with a T. We've been talking about tariffs. Tariffs have made things more expensive. Like when I went to the store, bro, the bread jumped up in prices.
Oh, no, that's fine, bro. That's
I know,
fine.
I know, but I'm saying like it was $1.07. Now it's $1.50 for that $1 loaf.
Yeah.
Those are because of
Crazy.
tariffs. You don't understand. There's a bit of peace. Just need.
If you're positive.
Oh, so we freeze? Oh no.
Yeah, here does that. You and everything else, no.
Here. Here we go. Like if you know how we at times we shut up
you
at
said
work.
that. The broker's condition of mind and not body.
And mine, fuck. So what I mean is, when we're at work, we gotta shut up sometimes. 'Cause if not, we won't lose our job. But if we work for ourselves, we ain't gotta shut up. That's the difference. Most people work wagey jobs. Me, you, a lot of people work wagey jobs, 9 to 5s. And that's what broke is. Like the ability to sit there and say whatever you want, act however you want, and still get paid. But we can't ask you to do that. Poor is the life condition we're in. Like, yeah, we got food. We don't have the food. We don't have steaks, tomahawk steaks sitting in the freezer. We can't just go buy excessive amounts of food. Like, bro, they will spend $10,000 on dinner, bro. I'm not necessarily wanting that. I'm $2 grand on dinner is cool. I spend $2 grand on dinner. I won't spend 10 grand. I mean, maybe I'll get to a point where I can spend 10 grand, but like 10 grand is pointless. I can buy 10 grand dinner that's the same as $2 grand dinner. So it's like, what? Why spend the extra 8 grand? Who is that?
This is Makai. This is dealing with school is down in South Carolina. So it's in live PD right now. They had it all. I was on live PD.
What do you do?
I don't know.
But is it making a little more sense now? The condition of the life you live, like you gotta work for a system.
Have you listened to Poor Dad, Rich Dad?
You've shown me about him, but I haven't really looked into him.
Yeah, you gotta look into it. That's why I would say like the power of words are very powerful. Whatever you say. That's why I don't call myself broke, or I don't say I'm poor, or I say I'm gonna be rich one day. I'm not broke, or I'm not poor.
We're both.
But I don't say that.
It's like faking it until you make it. You shouldn't fake it because it's lying to yourself.
I'm not lying to myself though. If I
say you're not poor,
I'm not poor. I'm not broke either. I have money. I have money.
you can have money and still be poor.
Okay.
You can have $2. That's still considered money, and that's poor.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna call myself that. I'm not. I'm just not. Because if I truly say like we're poor, like, I'm just gonna start believing it, and then I'm gonna act like a poor person.
Well, I think you should.
I think I shouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't see myself as poor. I don't see myself as poor. I see myself as a financial struggle right now, but that doesn't mean I'm poor or broke. So I see if I'm going to be save 4 paychecks, boom, putting it into a program, boom, and get money.
I agree with that 100%. But the condition you currently live says you're rich or poor, and the condition we're at is we're definitely not rich.
Definitely not, but we're going to be. I'm going to be. I know I am.
I believe 100% if you put this up there. I believe 100% if you're able to tell yourself that, like, if you're weak but you want to be strong, you're more likely to go and hit the gym.
Yep.
But if you sit there and tell yourself you're strong when you're weak, you're not going to want to hit the gym.
Absolutely.
So when you sit there and say you're not poor when you're poor, you're not going to want to make money. See what I'm saying?
No. But yes. No, yes and no. This is very nice.
We got to finish these workouts, chat.
You want to go on a bike ride? It's nice outside.
I can't.
I'm about to change. Get some clothes.
Will you give me about 30 minutes? Actually, yeah, give me about 30 minutes. We can go on a bike ride, and then at 3 o'clock, it's almost 2, but at 3 o'clock, I got to go to my meeting. So, interview. Hardee's. Goku! Stay out of her twat. Hey. You need to stop it. Stop it. Little horny bastard. Stop licking me. I'm about tired of that shit, bro. You gonna fucking stop doing that shit. Chat. My forearms are fucking scratched to hell. You can't even see it. Hold on, chat. Look at this, bro. It's from the center block. There is scratch because I keep fucking doing curls with the cinder block like this. And it keeps rubbing against my fucking forearm. And fucking my forearm up. Nigga. Hustle never stops outworking everyone. That's true.
I don't cry no more. The pain that's feels is tainted filled with my soul. And then I speak.
Goku! You better not think about it. Again. Hey, yo, Jonathan. Will you reach in my room and grab that speaker and pull it out to the kitchen, please? I'm turning the PlayStation off to use less Wi-Fi.
It's time. for Starfall begins. Praise him.
It's right there by the chair. Kita, come. Kiki.
It's in your room.
Yeah. It's by the chair.
I thought it was like beside the door.
It was until I moved it out the way.
Brian come today?
I don't know. If he does, he does. If he don't, he don't. I don't really care.
I mean, it seems like he's trying to lay low.
Well, they know where he's been arrested and stuff, so he's not really on the run per se. But I'm gonna be honest, I think he don't fuck with me like that 100% how he puts it out to be, because he went and drank with Dominic and them. Yeah, granted, that's family. But if you wanted to drink with me, y'all would have came pick me up. And I've invited him 2 days now prior to come and kick it, and he gave me, oh, well, I'm cutting back on drinking, this and that. Like, all right, nigga, fine. Cool. You come over, you don't, you don't. I'm not tripping about it.
On Bluetooth pairing.
And that's normally what happens. Niggas just start to not like me because of the way I am. And they like me not for the way I am, but the way they are. And that's the problem, chat. That's the thing. I shine so brightly, I point out their shadow. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm on a spiritual level that genuinely gives off frequencies and aura, per se, that it points out their flaws. I'm a reminder of their fuck ups. It's as simple as that. Which is why a lot of people don't like me. I'm not talking about Brian necessarily, but people in general. A lot of guys don't like me for that reason. One, it makes me happy because it's just clarification that I'm doing better. But secondly, it's ruined a lot of friendships. It has made me lose a lot of friendships. But that's okay, because that's why Ferrari has 2 seats and a car, or not a bus, but that's why Ferrari has 2 seats and a bus, I don't know, has like 30. I don't fit in. I'm like abnormal. I'm not the same. So niggas that aren't on my level or that just can't do the things I do will not like it. By extension, make them not like me. Because what I do is what makes me who I am. And if they can't do it, they can't be like me. And that's why they start to have animosity. That's why they start to just not like me in general. Because they can't do it. I won't say they can't do it, but I will say they don't do it. They don't choose to. All right, we locking in with these workouts, chat.
You're making such a big deal about it. Stop acting like a bitch.
You don't call somebody out their name like that if you don't respect them. You don't start approaching me. I already told you. Don't start approaching me. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Thought we were forever, that was a mistake. You wrote it down in pencil, guess it got erased. Drawing on my weakness, look what you create. A masterpiece of everything you taught yourself to hate. I had to log off, your passwords changed. You always tried to run, I wasn't down to chase. Your trauma made you numb, I tried to give you faith. You took my kindness and threw it right back in my face. Ashamed to say I love you and it hurts me because I actually tried. Your truth was based off of lies.
I got a pitch.
And mine forgave you multiple times. That's why I had to finally walk away. It hurt me to leave, but it was killing me to stay. The story of my life, this chapter and pages getting ripped out and thrown in emotional flames. To be honest, I don't hate you. This is my only way to grieve. What you want isn't always what you need. I remember days I'd beg and I'd plead for you to just calm down and provide me with peace. Your words used to hurt me, they would bring me to my knees. Called me pathetic, trash, weak. So I got strong, got back on my feet, picked you up off the sidewalk, threw you back to the streets. I don't want to talk about those times that you lied. Don't want to talk about those times that I cried. Don't want to talk about those times you denied all the truths that I spewed that I knew deep inside. The pressure I was feeling that was right up to my neck. The anxiety, depression that was weighing on my chest. The constant allegations, the blatant disrespect. The time that I lost to the money that I spent. I was going crazy, I was a shell of a man. Trapped in your cage, lost in your maze. Blinded by love, addicted to the pain. The highs and the lows, the storm and the rain. I started therapy to cope because you drove me insane. Gassed me right up and emptied my tank. So don't you try to spin the block when you see I'm doing greater than I'm happy. Or I got another woman in your place because I gave you too many chances to understand. That pain sounds different when it's coming from a man. We not allowed to feel, be real, explain, express. And when we do, we lose the upper hand. We only have value based on what we can provide. I spoke your love language, you didn't understand mine. You pushed me to the edge, play like you were blind, and then you blamed all of your actions on your zodiac sign. Never again.
No.
This was me because I lacked structure. I was about as organized as a Jenga tower. One wrong.
You got all
move,
this Shoreline
and it was
Mafia
a
shit
then
popping up
emotional
on
hit.
fucking TV on the beat. My suggestion. Bumping out Ray Fish, get it. Smash another bitch, just get it.
Always on this shit. Hopping out the rave and shit. Just no bitch and shit. Running the show, no bumping up X, bumping up X, bumping up X. Got a new car, got a new bitch, and I got a new deal. Always on this shit. Hopping out the rave and shit. Smashing on bitch and shit. Running the show, no limit. Bumping up X, bumping up X, bumping up X bills. Got a new car, got a new bitch.
You know those aren't fitting you as much as they aren't as tight as they used to be.
Penthouse set on my wrist, and my grandma sipping on active. Got a lot of ice and I'm cold as shit.
Shit, come.
And bitch love to talk a lot.
Come on.
Car, and I never had a job. To the tree tomorrow. Ice on ice on ice. To the project Dubai. Bitch better buy your flight. Rest on spec no light. Insurance trees on Skype. Smoke for a pound to the face and shit it. Everything they done did it. Books on store like a 24 fitness. 800 bands just laying in the can. Always on this shit. Hopping out the rape and shit.
I protected my knee.
Running the show, no limit. Bumping on X, bumping on X, bumping on X, chills. Got a new car, got a new
One time they ran into me.
deals.
Remember something they ran into me like this? Was it slow when I did it?
A little bit,
Running
yeah.
the show, no limit. Bumping on X, bumping on X, bumping on X, pills. Got a new car, got a new bitch, and I got a new deal. Pick your red bro, pick your red bro.
No! We do not do that!
I'm not gonna lie, Miley Cyrus is bad as fuck in this video.
Which one is that one?
43.
I don't listen to that.
That's the only song this is the only song I listen to by her. Just because it's
The one that had deep flies right here. Yeah, you need to calm down.
I'm so fresh, man. I'm scared to do it. I do it.
She looks way better. Sit down.
Chains on my feet. Chains on my feet. Chains on my feet. So like me. Chains on my feet. Chains on my feet. Chains on my feet. So like me.
In the club, sitting on the couch, in the wolf brains, like it's my house. Bringing out the bottle, like no respect, living like a model. You just gotta check, I back it up, cause I don't give a fuck. I don't if it was lame, that's a shame. You can hang with it. I'm busy hammer fly. You can't touch, yeah, you so fly. I should break it flat. Put on a jazz and dance the whole night away. I'm not in my nature, like I'm about to rain. My hands in the sky, I wave from side to side.
J's on my feet, J's on my feet, J's on my feet, so good like me. J's on my feet, J's on my feet, J's on my feet, so get like me. I be rocking J's or I be rocking Taylors. I got lots of flavors. My game is major.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. You just got cash. Blow some up. Blow some up. Blow some up. The more you spend it, the faster it go. Bad bitches on the floor. It's raining hundreds. Throw some up. Throw some up. Throw some up. Throw some up.
Yeah, Slim Jimmy, get a club paper. Shawty got an ass, some for now, some for later. Some like Nicki, dancing like Malaya. I'm throwing all this money, I'ma fuck around and buy it. I can flick the money all night till my wrist tired. If you put in work, this the night you gon' retire. You a bad bitch, I ain't even gonna deny you. She told me throw that money, I said make it worth my while. I'm about to empty out the ATM. She doing tricks to make a nigga wanna spin. Girl, you know you got me fascinated. Just keep on dancing till I'm out of paper.
Ass fat. Yeah, I know. You just got cash. Blow some up. Blow some up. Blow some up. The more you spend it, the faster it go. Bad bitches on the floor. It's raining hundreds. Throw some up. Throw some up. Throw some up.
Raining on your body. Raining on your body. Raining on your body. Won't you do what I say? Start raining on your body. Like honey's on your body. So you need to get naughty. Hold up. I told me, that's your whole if so I'ma get it for the night, so DJ play my shit, so I'm finna crank up, I'm finna vent zone. See the money go up, and she dance all night, but at the end of the night, she gon' end up. Let me see you make it clap on tempo. Let me see if you look like limbo.
Ass fat. Yeah, I know. You just got cash. Blow some up. Blow some up. Blow some up. The more you spend it, the faster it go. Bad bitches on the floor. It's raining hundreds. Throw some up. Throw some up. Throw some up. Throw some up.
Come in, ho. Mr. Talk. I got British. Bros. Look at it, big with a jump on the nigga like boo, they get it. I got these bitches kissing on these bitches. I can't even count on my coat by the digits. What? Terrific. I might put this bitch in the kitchen. Baby, don't you think it's dishes? Or she might go for my neck, my wrist is a brr. She won't put my dog on that roof. Better up, better cool. With the bitches that I don't. It's okay, but I tell you, be my spot is true. Yeah, you come right back like no diamonds do. 50,000 off 50 niggas know. No, baby, can me though. Baby, can me though. I make love, baby, can me though. Don't let you ask me to hookah. Fan of the place. All them rich niggas got Chanel on my waist. Run up on me blind, I'ma aim it at your face. And they go for anybody. Anyway, hey, I'm a rich blood by the way. And I'm having swag, roll that hole like a tape. Bitch scared, yeah, I got these bitches on the bay. Go that talk when I say I need some space. My new car get good. I just paid that car, then I run that up. Man, I run that top, I'ma put it on the rock. Crawl, walking hot, better bitches shot. Hey, so I'm out there in my socks. I don't wanna talk it. I'm nigga, they still flop. I'm about to Hey, prepare me to. Prepare me to. Prepare me to. Prepare me to. Prepare me to.
I got 6 parts left.
Rubbing on my chain, blowing counting it. Smoke something with a G and bend that ass backwards. Lay back, relax, and talk mathematics. Later on, we test a little sex practice. Write my name on the wall. Money in the mattress, but she gonna get involved. She hop on the blunt, say with the hookah, y'all. I tell her pass back if the shit too strong. It's all set. Mozart up on the block so wet. I got a wild one, and I ain't done yet. Looking at your future, baby, put down a cigarette. Come hop on this cush jet and take flight, yeah. Tell them bitches, fuck that. You would've let him, but I got him and they caught back. But that dash, yes, I'm also on one. Got 2 ounces on me, big homie, young duster, dumper, rolling Rolls Royce, so shout me.
Prepare me to.
Yeah.
Prepare me to. Prepare me to. Hey, baby, just let me know. Prepare me to. Hey, prepare me to. Hey, prepare me to.
Ben Frank baddies in the Benz wagon. You know she wanna ride home, hop on the bandwagon. I got the chain sagging, you know the life lab.
Chat. Who else knows this song?
Texas.
This song.
Yo, I never fucked Wayne, I never fucked Drake. All my life, man, fuck's sake. If I did, I'm a non-winner. Let me eat my ass like a cupcake. Me and fool, he just ate. I don't duck nobody but take.
I love that line. I don't duck nobody but take.
For a punchline on duct tape. Worry about your butt fake. Worry about y'all niggas us straight. These clothes are my sons, I'm trying to keep just eight. When I walk in, sit up straight. I don't give a fuck if I'm just late. Coming with my man on the G5's my idea of an update. Hut 1, hut 2. Big titties, big butt too.
Alright, stay there. I don't care.
Them real niggas who don't tell niggas what they up to. At the show, bitches with the top is. Ring finger with
But she's expecting something from you. That's why.
Test me.
I think it's a walk.
Quiz.
She wants to go on a walk. And she thinks you're gonna do it more than I am. She sees you getting ready. She's just getting ready.
Like seasoning and tell them bitches blow me. Lance Stevens.
Raise a big bottle and cup in the sky. Sparks in the air like the 4th of July. Nothing but your bitch in the night. Oh, if you living, you know it be quiet. Nothing but.
Huh? I already know how to cook.
Real niggas only, bad bitches only, rich niggas only, independent bitches only.
This is a good song.
Everyday pasta. Teach you how to make actual.
She got that good. She Michael Jackson bad. I'm attracted to her for her attractive berry. And now we murderers because we kill time. I knock her lights off and she still shine. I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave. But I keep her running back for soccer team. Cold as a winter's day, hot as the summer's eve. Young money thieves, steal your love and leave.
I like the way you walking if you walking my way. I'm that Red Bull, now let's fly away. Let's buy a place with all kind of space. I let you be the judge, and I'm the case. I'm good and better, not Stevie Wonder. I see me with her, no Stevie Wonder. She don't even wonder, cause she knows she bad. And I got her grocery bag.
Got me stuck to you like glue, baby.
It's Mr. Stereo Girl.
Mr. Stereo Girl is here. Have you heard his actual Mr. to a girl song?
Mm.
You should listen to it. Hey girl, let go.
Bottoms up, ain't no sleep. Got a couple bottles, but a couple ain't enough. Bottoms up, throw your hands up. Tell security we
That bottoms up.
Bottoms up, pockets full of cream. Girl, you know I love when you shake it in them jeans.
I don't know if he's talking about butts up or bottoms up, as in like you drinking the bottle.
Bottles up. Just bottles up.
He said,
Yeah, but Brian, you know, I was really popped up in my head just now. I'm like, you know what's crazy? He got bond out. We helped him get bond out, and now this has nothing to do with him.
I didn't pay no money,
I know you did,
but I was trying.
I feel like he has some type of thing because of what happened, and he feels like
He said he feels like it was a setup, but that's fine. If you feel like that when I'm up and you need help, go do it yourself. That's how I see it.
he gatekeep it for your ass.
That's cool. When I'm up,
He really thought he got set up.
he thinks it was a setup. Yeah,
He's delusional.
I know.
You're the last person to set somebody up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like what? But it's
Hell, I'm more likely to set somebody up than you. And I don't set people up. But
I don't know. It's just because when they got pulled over, it was 3 cops on them. I could understand why he thought that, and he was drunk as fuck. So like I could understand the alcohol talking.
no, they just do that. They do that.
They trying to get drug stops and shit. That's what they going for.
What day was it? It was around the weekend. They do that around the weekend. He's gotta understand that you gotta know when you're out drunk as fuck.
Be back up in the thing. When you stay in the pocket, got him like a walking bang bang. Tell me what you drink. Tell me what you think. I go get these bottles, we go alcohol.
What time is your thing?
We got 15 left.
That's true.
3 o'clock.
Cheers to the girls, so juice to the guys. Now I got chicken in the goose and the rock and the loose and the rock. Take to the move to the side.
Hey! What the fuck you doing, man? This ain't no fool.
Hey, get up.
Check yours.
3, 2. You better start acknowledging me when I'm fucking speaking to you. That is not your food. Take your ass over there and lay down right now.
Lay down.
Go! Couch, now! Now!
She over here, I heard her growling at go through for you.
Beat the fuck out you. That's not your food. That's his food. If you hungry, jump over that fucking gate and go eat your food. Stop being a woman.
Don't look at me.
He ain't gonna save you.
I already saved you once. And I'm already keeping you here for a amount of time.
There's rules you gotta abide by.
Yeah, we speak to our dogs like they're humans, Chad. If you got a problem with this, shut the fuck up.
You got a problem, we got a front yard and boxing gloves. Tell security we about to tear this club up. Go away, Nikki. You're wrong.
What's wrong with Nikki?
She shows her ass online.
How you gonna play that song and then like what?
Just like 6ix9ine. I don't like that he snitched, but he got some good music. I don't like all the females that talk about promiscuous shit, like twerking and showing their ass and, huh? Have you heard me playing that much Gorilla?
Not lately.
Exactly. But I do fuck with her music. She does it different. I don't know. Her beats and her flow is just different.
She's just a scene of fire.
That's probably why. But, all right, chat. I'm hopping off here. Bye.